street fights outside the bar were a thing. And even though I started this fight with abysmal health after that loss, I still demolished Bill Sparks because the silly bloke couldn't seem to land a hit on me.
Get smoked, Bill Spark. You suck, Bill Spark. I should have been doing these. These give me 3 points. 4 points is nice.
These street fights were indeed a great extra source of skill points, so I really should have been doing them earlier, but better late than never. I decided to skip the ultimate fight in the warehouse because I was too scared of losing and getting injured, and instead I did some hammering of Jack to kick off the regular grind of work, eat, sleep, and train. As fight day came back around, I'd managed to maintain my stats, but since I'd gone down the ladder in the rookie fight league, today's fight was no doubt going to be easier than Ferocious Gordon. This proved true as Bill Spark ran low on energy and I cleaned him up in round 2. This brought me back up to 6th in the league, which made me fear I'd have to fight Gordon again. I'd accrued 15 skill points, so I picked up a 4th active skill from the basic skills tree. I then headed back to the bar to fight Some Guy. I added Rain of Strikes as my 4th active skill so Some Guy's blocks would be less effective, but honestly, Some Guy put up a decent fight. It seemed to be a recurring theme that strength-based fighters were able to outlast me energy-wise. Some Guy, for example, had an attack that applied a debuff, causing my attack to use more energy, and he had a stand still skill that makes children a bit instead of generate energy and get too gassed out. And so he did knock me down a couple of times, but it wasn't enough. I earned a cheeky did the whole eat, sleep, blah 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 drill, except this time I was keen to put it really high and simple. It's not the mechanic where you get tired of using a particular but alas, the developers must have thought allowing the player to slap the ball all day would be too overpowered. So I alternated to
I am gonna make it.
He was Bob Fredson, not Gordon, but I didn't think it would be enough. So whoever managed to snag the first knockdown would have a huge advantage. And sadly, that honor went to the Dredson.
This is bad because I'm just gonna get knocked over and again now.
That is precisely what happened, and in round 4 I took yet another loss in the rookie league. You know what? Maybe I should not have made the difficulty hardcore. Day 52 was a big pizza delivery fest, and who can believe that track of pizza falling off the back of the machine? And just as well I had no trouble defeating the bloke, or that was shameful.
Here, then my agility at 8. I think that's what we do.
And so I picked up. It reduces the energy cost and makes its chance of success more ability dependent. And I was beginning to feel better about my skill build.
It seems to be coming together with my fast strikes, my dodging.
But I still held off entering any risky underground fights for now. I insisted on a special pizza, which he said was extra spicy. A voiceman below this manhole told me to leave the pizza, but I insisted they needed to close, and they didn't appreciate that. Out of nowhere, I was in a fight with Bill, the teenage mutant ninja crocodile.
Bro, why am I smashing?
Losing everything. Agility build.
Agility build's finally working properly. I think my new dodge has like a higher % chance.
But he had a tanky and I eventually ran low on energy. The fight got heavily in his favor and knocked him off, but I got there eventually. Take that, Bill. 8 skill points. Bill told me to return later, as his brother Mark would be keen to fight too.
Bro, we got enough for another skill point.
I wanted to get below 8, but I needed to get my agility up to 8 first, so I hung on to the points for now. I worked until I had over $200, filled up my fridge, before heading home to train my agility up. But this wasn't so easy. By the time my next fight day rolled around, I'd only managed to get halfway through level 7. So I attended my rookie league fight, and my best bud Roy Jackson awaited me. He plagued me for so long earlier, but now I had his number. I was dodging up a storm and getting off quickfire combos, and I had an edge energy-wise too, so I took the win. I then headed straight for another street fight, but it wasn't just some guy this time, it was Klaus, and he had a pretty intimidating stamina build. Fortunately, his accuracy was rubbish, so I barely took any hits. I ran out of energy way quicker than him though, so the fight dragged on for the full 4 rounds without a KO, but I was granted the win on points.
It's hard to find any more opponents for you. You are the best amongst the bar fighters.